Since I was a kid, I was never an emotional person. It would take a lot for me to actually get upset or cry over something. I have always had some sort of solid mental toughness in me. Although I've never had the mindset that's actually going on. Like I've never been willing to take challenges. I've always sort of ran away from my problems, ran away from things that would put me in an uncomfortable situation. I never had that. I don't even know what it like guts. Like I've never had that, braveness about me. I was always scared and timid, even though I wouldn't get upset over something very easily. I was never brave enough to do something that I wasn't used to doing. But that completely changed in 2022. From the time that I discovered self-improvement, the one key thing it taught me was the importance of constantly putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. I hear a lot of people, I mean, you probably hear it as well. When it comes to self-improvement, you got to work hard, you got to be consistent, you got to show discipline, you got to do the thing when you don't feel like it, all this stuff, which is great, obviously. But I don't think anything will come close to actually allowing you to grow as much as putting yourself in uncomfortable situations again and again will. Everyone has certain barriers, right? You're comfortable with some things, you're not comfortable with some things. For example, for me, it's obviously, I mean, not that you know me, but it's usually socializing with people. That is a huge issue for me. I don't like it. You put me in a room full of 30 people, it's one of the worst things that could happen to me. For other people, it may be freaking going to the gym. For some, it may be speaking in front of a large crowd. Multiple things. I'm not going to sit and find examples, but we all have certain things that we have a little circle that we're comfortable being in, and the rest we do not want to be in that position. We do not want to put ourselves in that position. And unfortunately, what most people don't realize is when you keep yourself in this little circle and don't let yourself go out of it, you are literally missing the opportunity to grow as a person. There's so many opportunities that you are missing out by not taking that extra step and putting yourself in that uncomfortable situation. Let's say you're fat and you're scared of going to the gym because you see fit people in the gym and you're like, oh, they're going to judge me, I don't want to go there. What are you missing out on? You're missing out on improving your physique, you're missing out on attracting better people into your life, you're missing out on your health. Why? Just because you're scared of what other people will think of you. Is that a valid enough reason? Does that seem? And most people don't talk about this, but people are actually scared. When I was a fat kid, forget the gym, I was scared to walk out of the house. Every time I walked out of the house, every time I was in the elevator, even though people were not looking at me, I would be very self-conscious. Okay, what did they think of me? Am I too fat? This, that. It would be playing on my head again and again and again. Now imagine you're in that position, except you're going to the gym. And most times you're going to see more fit people than not fit people in the gym. The moment you see a situation which you would usually avoid, go and put yourself in that position, and it's not even about how you handle that situation. It's not about how that situation goes, does it go well, does it not go well? Let's say you're scared to talk to women, you go and ask an attractive girl that you find on the street for a number, whatever, and it doesn't go well. Who cares? It's not about it going well or not. It's about you going and actually doing that thing. You've crossed that uncomfortable little barrier and you've gone and done that thing. That is the important thing, and that will help you so much. A little example is in 2023 when I went into university for the first time. I made a conscious decision to talk to as many people as I could. I made a conscious decision to display myself as not an introverted kid who would not talk to anyone, because that's what I was in school as. That's what I was in school as. That's the kind of kid I was in school. I would freaking walk into class, I would speak 100 words a day, and that's it. And speaking to people may seem like a small thing to you, but for me it is, and that's the difference, right? Everyone has different issues, different things that they're good and bad at, and you need to work on the things that you're bad at, instead of everyone likes to run away from the bad things. Okay, I'm not good at it, I'm not going to even touch it. You got to actually work on it. You don't run away from things that you're not good at. You actually work on it and improve. You don't have to be great at it, but you have to at least attempt to improve. And again, I keep saying this, eventually a situation will come where the opportunity is there for you to go and do something that you usually avoid, and it's not about how it goes. Go and do that thing, go and attempt to do that thing. It doesn't matter how good or bad it goes. That's not the point. Nobody cares about that. Everyone's going to forget about it in a couple minutes. But what will help you is the experience you gain from it. That fear that you had of doing that thing will be gone. That is what you actually need to work on. If you just stay in your comfort zone and never choose to put yourself in an uncomfortable position, you're not going to make progress. You're not going to make progress as an individual. You may make money, you may freaking, I don't know, but you may progress in terms of materialistic things, but you're not going to progress as a person. And you may think, okay, I'm making money and stuff, what's the issue? When you grow up, you will realize what the issue is.